It says we're live.
Boom!
What's up, David? What's up, Joey? What's up, Mark? Hector? What's going on? Tugger nuts. My gosh. Hey, everybody. It is Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:01. A little bit late. We are here for the weekly RC Drift Talk show thing that we do. We've got Will in the house, up in the top left there. He's going to be our interviewee. He's pretty much the noob to this hobby, so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about his conversion, or his I wouldn't say jump, but from other RC hobby from crawling to drift and other hobbies. We were talking about mountain bikes just a bit ago, so that's pretty cool. If you have questions, drop them in chat. As for now, let's go ahead and do calendar stuff. We'll get through that really quickly. And are you guys ready, Logan, TJ, for this weekend?
No, I haven't driven in nearly 2 weeks, and I have a wrist injury, dude. I was gaming too hard the other day.
On what?
Oh no, the sim got him.
No, not even the sim, dude. I was playing this game called I Am Your Beast, which is like
that sounds even
cracked
worse.
out FPS shooter, and yeah, dude. I don't know, tweaked something in my wrist, but
I thought you were gonna say something like you had like the Wii wands and you like
yeah. I wish it was cooler than just I was using my mouse too much, but
Man, so is it like tendonitis or whatever?
yeah, just like little pain in the wrist here.
Like every so often, I have like my thumb. It feels like
Jody.
it's disconnected, and it's weird.
Do you hear it like pop or crack, or is it just a?
It feels like the tendon feels loose,
Ugh.
right? So
Brother, ugh.
I don't know, Dr. Hokoki, help me.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. Like it only happens every so often, and it's not frequent. So yeah. Yeah, this weekend is STC finals for Oregon.
Final round, yeah. Big deal.
Do we already have a determined winner? I know I asked this
No.
last week. Yeah.
No, it's not locked in, but we have to pull off some crazy shit to win, but
Yeah,
we can do it.
crazy plays have to happen.
You know, after last weekend, you saw everything is or not last weekend, but last round, you see that anything is possible. Anyone can lose at any point in time. So
That's comping, right? Like,
Yeah.
Dude, it's a trip.
Yeah, man. And not to mention, hey, DJ bringing home number 3 for cross games.
that's so
Oh,
sick.
yeah,
So we'll cover that a little bit later too. Because
So
Congrats.
Adam, you beat your high score at cross games, dude.
Ooh.
man, like cross games, it's a trip. Like just thinking about how much money is in one of those pictures of
Yeah.
all Golem is dumb.
That shit is wild.
Did you tally it up? What would you guess?
You don't want to do that. Like
I saw like
Don't talk
a
about it.
yeah. I mean, it's got to be approaching. I don't know. I mean,
Like
shit.
retail, MSRP. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
retail.
Go fat.
Actually buying those cars here, I don't know.
like
It could be close to $100,000
yeah.
just
It's
in
dumb.
chassis.
Dude, what kind of insurance claim would that be if something happened? You know, the adjuster's like, I'm sorry, can you explain this one more time? How big are these cars?
We
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
$100,000 of toy cars. Help me out, please. About that.
Nice.
Like, we're gonna need receipts from all of this. I know DJ has his. I know.
It's like,
I need to update it.
that scene in Wolf of Wall Street where he's like, yes, the appetizers did cure cancer. You know.
Okay, moving on. For calendar events. So this weekend is STC finals for Oregon. That'll get canned and put away, and then we're off to October for STC Worlds. Next week is IRCDF round 4, which is also final round for IRCDF. Or do we have another round after that? No, that is it, because I don't have anything right after that. And then moving into October. So we have 2 weeks of competition, 1 week off, and then into SDC World. How does that sound?
Oh yeah,
So sick.
that thumb's not gonna heal anytime soon, bro. Not at this rate.
It's not. It's fine right now. And besides, I don't need a thumb to press a camera button, right?
Right. Yeah.
Until I do. And then we'll be off. We'll be off competition season for a few months, and I think that'll be good for everybody.
We have the one
chill
more
out.
round of IRCDF and then the IRCDF finals.
Oh, because you guys are going down to Rolling Garage?
Yeah.
That's where it's at?
Hell yeah.
Right on.
That's on my list. I want to get out there.
Go do it.
Yeah, for
Full
sure.
spot.
Okay, and preview. Hey, I got Roy. Roy's up to bat for stream next week.
Nice.
Normal time. I actually didn't realize that Hawaii is 3 hours behind us. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
They're the other way.
they'll be streaming at 4, and then we're at 7. And then if his boys can rush home from work, basically, we might be able to grab a few guys on the stream too, besides Roy. If you don't know Roy, Roy is basically Team Psycho, that guy, the coordinator of STC in Hawaii. Like, cool guy, really, really cool guy. He's the most happy guy at STC, maybe, I don't know. But it'll be fun to catch up with him next week. Get a preview of like what's gonna be what he might be bringing to STC. Okay, let's kick it over to you, Will. Do you go by Will?
Sure.
Because your thing says Bill.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. It's like either. It depends on like if I'm talking to family, then it's still sometimes it's Billy.
Oh,
Like when I'm
okay.
a kid, or customers that I've known since I was like a teenager. They still call me Bill or Billy. But most of like my current friends and kind of like, RC buddies, it's Will. Yeah. So Will works.
Gotcha.
Whatever you can remember, dude. I don't really care. Just call me.
All right. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're at, what kind of crew, or what crew? Wow, what crew you're with?
Sure. Well, so for those who are just chiming in, my name is Will. On my Instagram or in the RC community, I have a page called Crawling with Chili. I started with crawlers, so Chili Willy is kind of like the theme. It's a little bit of a nickname that a good friend of mine gave me because I'll just be straight with you guys. He came up with that. I can be really cold at times towards situations or people, and he used to call me Chili Willy, like the penguin cartoon.
No.
And it's stuck. Like I'm just a conditional person, dude. I either like it or I don't. I'm not very gray about anything. So with that, created this identity of crawling with Chili. And I started with like an Element Bushido crawler and just painting shells and doing a terrible job in the beginning. And honestly, falling in love with the painting more than I did the mechanical aspect of RC. I was quite overwhelmed in the beginning when like I destroyed like my first axle housing and don't know how to solder and had to figure all that out. So, which I'm still learning a lot. But from crawling, I always found myself like messing with the crawler and then watching the FPS drift videos on YouTube.
Sure.
On repeat, bro. Just starting the same video all over again, not even with audio, just like the dude's footage is always so killer. And then I came across the Ninjona stuff, and eventually found myself going, okay, I want a drift car. Like I got an empty garage. I want to see what that feels like. Funny thing is, the guy that I was getting all my crawler stuff from, Travis down at PJ's, it's a RC shop that we have here in Scottsdale, Arizona. He does everything but drift cars. So when I went and hit him up for a drift car, he was like, I know nothing about him and I don't want to, but you should go talk to this guy named Ron in Mesa. And I was like, that was the first time that Travis has ever told me to go spend money somewhere else. Like, and that's how it started, dude. Like almost a year ago, this Halloween, this October is celebrating a year of me and Drift RC. And, it's crazy to look back at it, like the reels that I've created, the friends that I've made, and the people I've met. By far the chunkiest timeline of memories that I have. And I'm 41 years old, dude. I've seen some shit. And Drift RC has like completely 180'd my perspective on like the people you could eventually have in your circle as a human being, you know? I went and saw Ron and I dropped like $1,700 on an LTS and I did everything wrong. Like I built it well, but the first thing that I did was I 3D printed a bucket seat and I put half of a Mortal Kombat character in there because I thought it was sick to have like a driver. So I put like, I should have brought that tonight. I put Noob Saibot in there in a bucket seat. And the shell that I painted is up there, bro. You guys want to see the first drift shell I ever painted?
Sure.
Check this out. And this is my Mortal Kombat
Fatality.
Yeah, right.
It's a touring car body.
Yeah, it's an 8.6, and that's a buggy wing that I found a 3D file for. I brought this to Ron to Tandem, and he goes, "Could you have put a bigger wing on the car?" And I'm like, maybe, dude. I mean, I could change the file size. I didn't like. He was being facetious, you know, just kind of making fun of my action figure, and I'm like, "That's not moving." He goes, "Well, it's throwing off the weight balance," and I was like, "I don't care. It's not coming out."
Well, okay. So you buy one of the most weight shifty cars,
and then I put weight in the middle. I put Noob Saibot on the driver's side, and then my ESC to balance it out. And Ron's looking at it, and he's like, "So you don't want that to move?" I'm like, "No, dude. It's gonna."
Like you bought the wrong car for that.
But you know what? He worked with it. He helped me to get it drivable, and that's what I started on. And I was just a garage shredder, dude. I was terrified to go back to Tandem because when they're making my purchase, I'm watching these dudes slide, and it looked so graceful and precise that I was like, "There's no effing way I can do that," and I'm not about to like completely yard sale my car into everyone else. So, my buddy and I actually hit up Ron for some like private track time.
Yeah.
And Ron was totally cool with it. So maybe 4 or 5 times we went there and had the track to ourselves for like an hour or two. And Ron would just educate us and, you know, kind of like let us drive the track with no expectations. Like, dude, I didn't know what a zone was till I probably had 5 or 6 hours of actual P-tile time under my belt. And then finally, I'll never forget who it was. It was Tyler McCormick from Hard Luck. One day, Tyler was like, "Hey, man, you see that yellow tape out there?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You should try putting your car in."
That's where you're supposed to go.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, because you guys are all like in that." He's like, "Yeah, dude, give it a shot."
That's funny as hell.
And dude, honestly, it's that simple. Like for me, I knew I was gravitating towards something that was super immersive, and that's kind of my personality type. Like I said, I'm either all in or I'm out, and I couldn't get enough of it. I was driving. So from the bike shop to Tandem, it's at least 50 minutes for me, depending on traffic. And I did not care. Like I would drive out there and Tandem was only open for like another hour and a half. And Ron knew how far I drove, and he'd be like, "Dude, I'll stay open a little later, man. I appreciate you coming out." I'm like, "I don't care if I'm here for an hour, bro. The information that I receive in an hour at a drift track keeps my brain busy for like 3 days, you know?" And it got to a point, dude, where I couldn't leave it. Like, I remember at one point walking in, it was maybe a Wednesday night, and there must have been 25 guys on track and probably 30 or more people there. I looked at Ron, I'm like, "Dude, we should order pizza." And he was like, "Yeah, it's a good idea." I'm like, "Let's get a bunch of pizzas, dude, and like stay open later." And he would do it. Like Ron would, instead of closing at 10, it'd be 11:30 and there's no more pizza and people are still sliding. And I'm driving home at midnight now, just like overwhelmed with joy, thinking about what I should do next. You know, like, do I build another car? Do I paint another shell? Which is always my go-to. But it was 0 to 100, man. 0 to 100. Me and RC Drift, I once I got a whiff of it, I was down the trail, like no questions asked, for sure. And then I met Style Overall. Like, dude, that was it, man. That was my christening, you know. I got baptized by those guys. So
okay. So let's talk about your LTS for a little bit, because that was your first chassis, right?
Yeah. It's the
So
only one I built for myself too. The other chassis I have, Ron built my GRKs and Tyler Gutierrez built my Shark. The LTS is the first and only drift car I've ever built.
so you've also been around the block as far as chassis goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have LTS, you have Shark, and then you have GRK. What GRK are you on?
My first GRK, it's a purple 5 on a race deck, and that's it. So it's low motor, low battery.
Mhm.
It's got a DDS front end, so no slide rack. Ron and Trey tuned that car. Ron built it. Trey helped to tune it.
Mhm.
That's my safe car. I refer to that as my safe car because I could put that car on polished concrete. I could put it on a basketball court. I could throw it back on a P-tile, and I just know exactly where it's always going to go. I learned to drive on that chassis. Like, I received compliments from other really good drivers, Austin Lewis, guys like that.
Mhm.
When I was driving that car well, those were the guys that would tell me, dude, keep doing what you're doing. And then I looted an SK that Jim bought from Ron, and I bought it from Jim after Worlds last year, and then Ron went through that. So I had the 5 on a race deck, and then I had that SK, which is a slayer of a car. That's the first car I ever comped. I comped the SK at the beginning of this comp season, and then I looted my buddy's 5R that he had bought at the same time I bought my purple one. He bought a black one from
Mhm.
Ron, but it just kind of sat for a while. So Ron finished it up, and then that's like a 5R complete. To be honest, man, that I know that I hope there's comments in this because it'd be nice to see what other people think. I'm here to tell you right now, that's my least favorite car.
The 5R.
Yeah, and the reason why is because it's so smooth and buttery. I don't feel like I'm working at all, if that makes sense. And it doesn't like react much. It's just so steady, you know. And now the thing is, dude, if I had to pick one car, the Shark that Tyler Gutierrez built on a Razor deck, I can't wait to see who wants to like throw a jab at this. I'll take that Shark over all of them, bro. Like it's a monster. It makes me look way better than I am. Like, trust me, I'm freaking out inside when I'm watching it on the track,
Mhm.
but it's doing so well that like no one can tell that I'm actually like having an anxiety attack when I'm watching it out there. You know?
So it's like off the rails. Like, you gotta really keep it contained to put it where you want it.
Beast, absolute beast, dude. Yeah, I'll throw it into a zone and I'm like, oh man, I went way too late on that. And then it just like it makes it
handles
look. Well, I'm like, I look around, I'm like, yeah, no, I did that on purpose.
Oh geez.
But yeah, I mean, here's what I realized too. When something is built by someone who's got a ton of experience, especially with tuning and style, you know, like Tyler Gutierrez is a monster on the track. He built that car for me, but it's his way of building it and tuning it. So it almost like it behaves like one of his cars, but I'm driving it.
Mhm.
If that makes sense, you know? So it's got his thumbprint on it. And then Tommy Philpott designed the throttle curve. Forget it. Like dude, it's game over. That car's, like I said, if I had to pick one, it's that one. That LTS not on the menu though, dude. We'll keep it.
Keep it for the outdoor car.
I'll
honestly.
trade you guys a crawler or something before we get to that one.
Oh, okay.
I got plenty of those.
So, speaking of throttle curves, when did you figure out that, like, in this first year here, when you found out that you could go as far as like throttle curve tuning and boost and turbo and all that jazz for ESCs, like, how far off the rails did that send you, or were you like all for it? It's like, give me all the stuff.
I'm a Gran Turismo kid, so I've been playing Gran Turismo since the first one came out. Like I said, I'm 40 years old. When I got into the tuning of my cars in Gran Turismo, I remember staying up late enough to where like the sun came up the next day. And I was like, oh my God, I never went to bed. That same feeling is now what I'm feeling all over again. The thing is that I'm not changing what Tommy did and what Tyler has done with that build. Same with the cars the GRKs that Ron built. I changed my wheel offsets because that screws up enough when you do that, right?
Mm.
So knowing that you can do that, and on that 10px that you can actually like heads up display see it, I can't wait to get to a point where I completely comprehend all the values and all those units of measure per those changes. And I honestly, that's why I can see myself in Drift RC for as long as my hands are capable of it, you know? It's phenomenal. It's irrevocable too. Like you just keep going down that rabbit hole and you're rewarded more and more with another Easter egg, right? So, dude, it's mind blowing. I don't know if that answers your question, but I'm mind blown almost every time I go to the track, and even more when I start driving home, like, and just processing what happened that night, you know, who I got doors with or whatever.
What was your first radio that you had for drifting?
I still have it. It's the 4 p.m.
Okay.
That's what's signed up to the LTS, and that's never changed. Like it's always been paired to that car, and that's the only car it's ever been paired to.
And what electronics are you running? Like ESC and servo?
On the LTS, what's funny, dude? I approached it like I was building a crawler, so it's got a hobby wing and a Reeves servo.
I mean,
which crawlers do.
They've got gyros. They've got gyros
Dude,
and servos.
It's got a Rev D gyro, and so do the GRKs. They all have the GRKs on my LTS have the same, for the most part, same stuff. The Shark though, that's my gangster, bro. That's got a 550. It's AccuVance, like, so I'm telling you, bro, that thing is a killer. I much love for Hobby Wing, but dude, yeah, it's significant in the feedback that it gives me. So I have a lot of respect for the guys that understand that 550 and can really get it dialed in. The tail, what is it?
Tail slide speed.
Tail slide speed, dude, and then like your dampening, like the damper adjustments on that. Wow, yeah. So in my world, what I'm more familiar with, obviously, is bicycles.
Yeah.
I love tuning suspension and getting bikes to just stick to the ground or to pop like moon shoes for certain rider styles. That for me would be like DVO suspension over Fox or Rock Shocks, you know, like changing oil weights and using slick honey and stuff like that. But it's still like there's still so much more in the RC drift tuning ability than what I've ever found in bicycles. Not even close. Bicycles are almost like prehistoric compared to an RC drift car, dude.
That tracks. Bikes have been along for a really long time.
Yeah, now there's like electronic drivetrains, big deal. You need like a $40 battery to shift your bike now. It's whatever. Or just get an entire e-bike.
Yeah.
Man. But a good e-bike. Cause what?
It's fun.
Like it's like 15K, like 10 to 15K.
That would be baller. Yeah, that'd be like a, you know, like upper echelon, you know, level. But there's $7,000 and $8,000 e-bikes that are more than adequate for having a good time and super reliable, you know.
My boss is pretty into mountain biking. He has a specialized Turbo Levo SL.
Yeah.
But he also bought, as an experiment, he bought one of the Polygon e-bikes that's like 3 or 4K or something.
Yeah.
And he loves that thing. It's his favorite bike.
So what happens is, and I don't know how this would translate in the RC world, but the bike's geometry could fit you way better than a different geometry. So let's say you're gifted a Turbo Levo, which is that's one of the best e-bikes that ever came out that's still out, right? But if it doesn't fit you,
yeah,
how often are you going to feel confident and comfortable riding it? Probably not. You're probably going to yard sale it and get hurt, right?
Yeah, and be scared.
Dude, I've had guys hop on a bike that they would have never, a bike that they bought for their wife, for example. And they're like, bro, that giant e-bike, I can ride that thing for hours and I never get a cramp. But I hop on my Yeti and I'm annihilated in the first 5 miles. It's because the biomechanics aren't there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the same can be said about drift cars. Like if you have a chassis that's just not set up in a way that works with you, then you're not going to have as much fun. And yeah, you're toast.
You connect with your chassis, huh? Like it's almost like a pair of basketball shoes, dude.
Everyone's chassis is just a reflection of what they, you know, at some point, obviously not new people when they first pick up something, but anyone that's driven a chassis for, you know, several months. Yeah. It's kind of a reflection of just like what they want in a drift car usually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool. I love that. It seems like, the more I keep learning about it too, is like, you just have to try what's out there and see what kind of driving style it brings out of you, right?
Mhm.
Because if you drive it, you're gonna hit zones, you're gonna get doors. Hopefully, you can figure out a good lead line with anything. But how it looks is where that chassis is meeting you halfway, right?
Yeah. I mean, I will put it this way. DJ, what chassis did you compete with in cross games?
My tried and true MST RMX.
No way.
Yeah, like,
I still have one of those, dude.
And he has a Golem.
he has a fully
He
built
said-
Golem.
F that, dude.
He's got
Currently
like
working on it.
he's got like the house well vodka, and then he's also got like a bottle of Belvedere sitting up there or something, right?
I'm sure you brought the Golem, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. How could
So
you
yeah,
not?
you
It's one of
brought
the-
you brought the 16-year Lagavulin, and you also brought a plastic bottle of Jack Daniels, and you got third with that.
yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
But like,
T-
it's exactly
Go-
that, right? Just fitting the
Yep.
shoe to the foot, right?
yeah, it is.
Adam, we labeled DJ again this weekend. He's now not only is he the best MST driver on the planet, he is the most famous fingerboard kick flipper on the planet.
Do a kickflip.
And his knowledge, everyone knows that DJ. People across the world now know that DJ will do a kickflip at any moment.
Man's got hands, bro. Got the hands.
And he's always got it on him too.
Yeah, DJ, you better have your kickflip, your kickflip on game at STC.
I know. That's gonna be in my pocket the whole time.
Hector says kickflip shirts.
Oh, there you go. MST only comp, dude. MST only comp. That'd be a good one.
But how many people would come to that? Because it's like, I have my MST, DJ has his. There's a handful of them at the track, right?
I'd probably be the only person. I'm just kidding.
Because like most of the MSTs are gonna be like beast mode conversions. I feel that, or Bingo Wasp, or even the people that
Turbo.
try to do the MST like full VIP stuff,
Oh,
like KMW stuff.
yeah.
Lance, you have Lance's MST, DJ?
I do.
What are you doing to it?
It's sitting on a shelf.
Okay.
Need more electronics, honestly.
Are you to the point where like each and every set of electronics just hurts your soul to think about buying it?
Now I'm at that point where I'm like, man, I really have to buy a full set of electronics now. I'm just like, I really don't want to do that.
Yeah, like looking at the wall, each one of those has a 550 in it.
Yeah, that's
Each one
crazy.
each one of those has either, let's see, a Futaba CT700 or a CD.
Jesus.
Okay, not all of them. One of them, that the mini RSST. And
But then otherwise, that's like $2,000 worth of servos and gyros.
yeah, and then like each ESC, like thinking about it, it's like I don't want to spend another set, but I don't want to rip a car apart.
I never really got that far. I still to this day have only bought 2 sets of electronics.
but you're a
and
one car guy.
I had a whole nother chassis, like in my possession for what 8 months, and I was like, nah, I want to buy more electronics.
Man.
Well, let me know what you would sell. I got an SD3 that I need to build up, and I haven't pulled electronics yet. No particular reason.
But that's the thing. Like all my cars are unique enough to me that I don't want to sell them. Like the things that I would sell is the DC-10 that's over there,
Why have I heard that before?
associated or selling a DC-10.
Yeah.
Don't they have? I don't know how recent it is, but they're starting to come out with like more legit parts for that thing.
The incredible part is their parts catalog and the availability of parts, because it's associated, is there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Like you can buy you can buy what is it called? Fox uses the Kashima coating
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on their shocks.
Oh, like a
Unassociated shocks.
titanium nitride coating. Okay, okay. I got mixed emotions about it, so I'm not sure I would ever. Yeah. We'll save that. I don't want. I don't want to lose my Fox account, so I'm gonna shut up.
But it's like that kind of thing, right? It's like, hey, you can get Fox technology on like RC car parts.
Right, right. Oh, I'm sure there's guys that have to have it, bro, along with the tailgate pad and a T-shirt. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I agree with Vittorio there. Matching electronics across your chassis, if you're gonna have multiple chassis, that's definitely how I would do it.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Every time I drive my Wrap Up Next Mini, because it has an RSST, I have to relearn how to drive my other cars, like every single time.
When I did have the Z going for a while, and it had a RSST and my cheapo gyro. I could never go back to driving it after driving my current car. Like, it always just, even though I was perfectly happy with that setup when I had it, once I started driving my current car and I would go back to that, I just hated it. I didn't like the way it drove. I couldn't fix it either. So I just never drove it.
You tasted nature's goodness, bro.
Yeah.
It's time to go back.
I don't want to do it.
So speaking of nature's goodness, Will, what would be your like ideal electronics package? Like if you were to just go out today, what would you be buying?
I'd have to do the same thing that's in that Shark, which would be the 550, the RSST. It would be that SD3 is probably going to get built with the same exact electronics. So, and that was all like between Tommy and Tyler deciding on, how I should build it and just taking their advice from what they've learned and tuned, and what it's taught me and where I'm at with my, kind of like, I don't want to say level, but perception of driving. I'd have to stick with that because I love options. I do, even though I'm not tuning it myself. I like knowing that either Tommy or one of those guys at the track can watch me drive and go, hey, let me see that real quick, and then they do whatever they do and I go for another lap and it's cleaner. So I'd have to keep it the same, man, as my Shark build for sure.
Have you gotten to experience with like any rotor tuning?
No, but I think I have something like a torque rotor component that I could throw in, which I think might happen at some point. But and it's the same, dude. I've only ever had 10.5s. I think my LTS has an 11.5.
Yeah.
But I've only had 10.5s and everything else. So I think that's the other thing I'm partial. I've driven a lot of other cars that have 13.5s or whatever, and I keep coming back to that 10.5 vibe, if that makes sense.
No, totally. Same. like I'll drive a different motor. Like my Mini, that one has a 15.5 in it, right?
Damn.
But it's like there's something about a 10.5 to me where it just feels like home, right?
It's predictable, dude. I can feel it and I can hear it. And even if I can't hear it, I'm doing music and just laps. I just know it so well at this point. I don't want to change that muscle memory.
And I'm not saying that it's better by any means. I'm just saying that that's how I feel about a 10.5.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, this is no way a show that says you need to do this.
Right. That's the best part about it, right? Everyone's got their...
you gotta do it.
Yeah, they connect with a certain setup.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, so we've gone... Like, I guess... How soon in your 1 year of RC Drift career did you, I guess, have your full set of cars? Like, how long did it take you to get that many cars? Not necessarily like to have that many cars, but like for you to want to experience them, right?
Sure. I knew right away, like after I got the LTS kind of set up, I knew that it struggled at angle. I could watch it. And that could be for a lot of different reasons, the shell that I was running or the offsets on the wheels that I'm always changing out. But after driving a car that could sustain more angle and gave me more of a mechanical insight, like that purple GRK with the more traditional setup, low battery, low motor, the LTS turned into like a dust collector. And not because I'm not happy with it or for any negative reasons. I just started to realize that GRK was teaching me more about kind of what I wanted to do and see out there. But then I got like I got flooded with that SK and that other 5R. Like within a couple of months, dude, I had 3 GRKs, and it was overwhelming because I was like, okay, what do I drive today? And Ron gave me good advice. He always said, the purple car is your session car. That's the car you just get doors with. You can drive a really good lead. It's not that fast, and that's probably a good thing because it's super consistent. And I still went back to that car because of that. The SK really taught me, like, I never threw a backy and actually pulled it off on purpose until I drove the SK, because the SK does it on its own. And then when Ron finished building that 5R, I actually didn't want to drive it because I found myself a little bit conflicted about having 3 GRKs and not knowing what the hell I was doing. And comp season was literally starting like a week later. So I went back to the SK, and I didn't touch that 5R for over a month, probably 5 or 6 weeks, you guys. My 5R had a shell on it, and it just was a shelf princess for a while. And then I kind of went through a little bit of like a separation to Drift RC, dude. I got to a point where I needed to take a break mentally, and I did, and it was a good break. I kept in touch with everyone for the most part, but I wasn't ready to like keep my head tuned into it. Like I went back to playing with crawlers and boats, and I even went back to just shooting hoops at the basketball court, completely not even touch a transmitter for a minute. And then when I did come back around, I ended up getting a hold of an SD2, and that's when Tyler and I started talking about building it out. And then Tommy chimed in and was like, dude, build a Shark. Trust me, you'll like it.
That's crazy. Tommy told you to build a Shark?
Yeah. Dude, and dude, Tommy and I were on
surprise
at the same time. Like when I had my purple GRK, Tommy was still on a GRK, driving like this massive red Porsche shell. I think we called it what was the red dog? The Clifford. Yeah, it was Clifford, bro. And Tommy would dude, he would pee-pee slap us with this stupid shell on the track, bro. It was ridiculous. It was heavy and it was big. But Tommy in that car, that GRK, that's how I got to know him. He would door anyone and throw down wicked leads, right? So when he left the GRK to go to a Shark, I was still learning the GRK as a platform because I had 3 of them to play with. And it also got to a point for me where I was like, I don't even know what I like anymore. They're all dope. They all do something really cool, totally different. Not one is better than another. And I would hear mixed emotions from everyone, dude. Oh, GRKs or whatever, or you'll never do this with that. It didn't, and those expectations don't exist for me because I nerd out so hard when I'm in my zone. I don't care if I'm getting gapped or if I'm missing zones. Just like watching that car drive sideways, man. But that Shark build definitely, the Shark and going to Vegas. So leaving Arizona and going to R3 and driving with C-Note, Mason, Brett, Chuck, RJ, Nick. Dude, that was like being introduced to sugar as a child, bro. I was like, oh my God, this is a different level. And it was a different style. And it was so like outside of what I had gotten used to. I got to a point where I didn't care what car I brought to Vegas. I think at some point I brought all the GRKs for a different comp. I comped in the purple one. I battled C-Note. I comped in the SK, and I comped in the Shark out there. I don't think I drove the 5R in Vegas. And I could tell you right now, it didn't matter what car I drove because the level of driving out there, if you're into it, you're going to drive at a better level than you thought, regardless of what you bring your ready to run. It doesn't matter. By the way, Brett will pick up the ready to run and destroy you when you could be driving your GRK anyways. So I also learned too that like when you know how to drive, you can kind of pick up whatever bucket of bolts someone is handing you the transmitter to, and you're going to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, I definitely heavy agree with that. I think every chassis has its strengths and its weaknesses, but I don't think there's not much you can buy right now that will severely like handicap you.
Nope. I've seen them, dude. I've seen
good.
Yeah,
FXX.
I 100% agree with that.
FXX, okay. Well, yeah, maybe the front motor stuff, maybe, but
Funny.
Speaking of Vegas, wasn't there an announcement like today or yesterday about a new track?
Prodigy, bro.
Yeah,
Coming soon, dude. You know how much that warmed my heart? Like I've been renting cars and rallying the boys to get in the damn car and hit up R3. And then, dude, we've been shotgun running that. We'll drive out the morning of the comp, and these mothers fall asleep in the car, and I'm still driving. I got video where Tyler
Wait, hold
Gutierrez
up.
is like, his chin is down. Yeah.
Where's
No, that's just me. That's
okay.
me on road trips.
Yeah, dude, we would link up in the morning, hit the road, fly across the 93 and all of its wonderful bumps and dips, get to R3. We'd go to this restaurant called Whiskey. It was like 200 yards away from R3. We'd fuel up, get food, have a couple drinks, hit the track, link up with Nick, get everything paid for the comp, get teched. And that was it, dude. We were there for that night, and it may as well have been a prom night for us, dude. Like whatever we got in the car wearing, that was our attire for the entire evening. And then we're back in the car at the end of the night, driving back to Arizona. So what car you brought, or how you were feeling about your ability to comp, it didn't even matter, because it was about being there and being around those guys and just driving with them,
for sure.
So I stopped worrying about the car and whether or not I was going to do well or not. I just wanted the experience of driving with that level of drivers, and then condensing it on the drive home for 4.5 hours and just replaying it all in my mind,
That's cool. Like, I am so hyped that, like, okay. Where I'm hearing and seeing doors close, there are new doors that are opening.
Yeah.
If it's not in that same location, there are new doors opening everywhere else.
That's pretty much been the case. I mean, Atlanta is still struggling, but a lot of the places that we've heard of, yeah, it's been the case. Obviously, that was the case here.
Like, I've been talking to Chris, the establishment, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some big plans too. So
Yeah, that's not surprising.
yeah, keep an eye out on him.
But we kind of had heard the rumors that the Vegas wasn't dead and dusted just quite yet.
Yeah.
So,
I think the community of Drift RC it's too strong, dude. Like, it's just going to be this weed that keeps growing through concrete. Like, there's just so many people that want it to live, and it deserves it. I think it really does.
we have to be the weed, not the tree. Tree
Yeah.
that grows through rock. Oh, okay. So a few questions popped up in chat here. One specifically about an RDX. So Marcos, this might be off topic, but can we discuss why no one has made an upgrade for the MC1 RDX metal top gear for the transmission? I've ran through 2 of them this year. Plastic shouldn't eat metal gears.
Gear mesh problem?
This is one of those things where it's like, I've never had this problem. Like, knock on wood, right? But, like, it's gotta be something that's happening with the initial build, because you shouldn't be running into that issue. And you're right. Metal shouldn't be eating, or plastic shouldn't be eating metal gears by any means. So, like, I don't have an answer. Do you guys have an answer?
Yeah, this
Well,
is
Vittorio kind of pointed out that it's most likely an issue with bearings.
That's right, because Chris had a top shaft issue, right?
Yeah.
And that was with his Shark. Yeah.
Yeah, the bearings could be seized. And then, like, next thing you know, like, one of those, like, your shafts for those idler gears is, worn out, which is causing it to vibrate inside your transmission, and that's just going to start eating up slowly but surely.
Things heating up, work hardening, exploding.
Septi's saying the bearings were smooth. Checked them when I replaced them last night, and I replaced the entire transmission casing with a brand new one not too long ago. I will say that plastic transmission casings are not perfect. Like, I'll take a sandwich transmission case over a plastic case any day. Like, the amount of, like, my ZX transmission case wouldn't, well, actually, no, I take it back. the Z transmission case didn't fit a CLSD completely. So like when I put that in, it would wear out the kind of like the shoulder of the diff case. So you'd have to work on that and get that free. The diff case that I've had a big problem with was the Yusakani PDS mix. When I got it, it was like it wouldn't shut.
He's
right?
prepping.
So is it just warped housing then?
Yeah.
It
was a warped housing, but as long as you put it together like carefully, you could get it to the point where it wasn't an issue. It was a non-issue.
Yeah.
But even
Hopefully
still,
see this. I think you
Bust
can.
it out.
Oh yeah, you can.
oh, we're doing kickflips.
We're doing kickflips because Mark's chatted.
Oh, I can't see it. As I turn my light up, like now it's super bright. There it is.
Nailed it.
Can't do the heel flip though.
Yeah,
Still working on that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work on it.
So what we need to do is we need to get DJ an extra camera, and we'll have it do top view only, and then we'll put a dedicated camera of his desk.
Yeah, kickflip cam.
It'll be.
I was thinking that'd be cool, and I know it's probably a YouTube feature if like there was trigger words and then it would do like a sound through like our headsets or something.
Oh, I haven't figured that out.
Hell yeah.
Because I know it's possible.
Yeah.
We need to make like in OBS make like a kickflip cam party screen.
Yeah,
When
it'll
it
just be
goes
right
off.
in the center.
Yeah, there's all kinds of noises and shit.
Yeah, there are triggers. I just haven't looked into that because that's crazy.
We don't need it to be abused. We'll have to make it. You have to super chat to do kickflip cam.
I'm waiting to see what happens at SDC because I can only imagine just like everyone going up to DJ, hey, do a kickflip.
Dude, he's gonna be so sick of doing kickflips.
No, he'll be so good at doing kickflips.
Have a
It'll be first
master.
try every time. Every time first try. Oh, we're talking about spinning ABEX spin rates. Joey and ChatGPT, my gosh.
You need them
My
bone
guy.
Swiss bearings, dude.
Joey just like has casual conversations with chat GPT.
Yeah, he has that shit up all day.
He's definitely paying for it. JR556, what are your guys' thoughts on Carbon Fury chassis? There's a lot of guys ranting and raving about them, but is there any guys with hands-on experience with them? Yeah, tons of them.
Yeah,
I don't
so
like. No, I'm just kidding.
I had to stop DJ before he. No, no, I'm just kidding. No, actually, that dude came down to PDX a few months ago, and I talked to him. And if you've watched this podcast for a while, you know that I haven't been super high on what I had seen before, but I talked to him a lot while he was here, and I think he definitely knows what he's doing. He's doing more design. He's more, it's more engineered than it might appear. I would say, like he's doing things with purpose. He's got all the CAD software running simulation and stuff on that, FEI, whatever you want to call it. At first, I kind of got the impression that they were just, like I said on the podcast, I think like anybody can, measure holes and draw something around them. But I think, yeah, I mean, he definitely has put some serious thought into it.
Mm-hmm. And
Are you guys? Go ahead.
Well, so it's kind of fun, an interesting, funny experience when they came down when I started driving on the track, because it was like, I guess it was a proof of concept or a proof, because like yeah, we've basically said straight on the stream like, hey, it looks like a noodle, it has too much flex, all that, like all those things. I won't lie, I said them, but like holding it in the hand, like whoever Ben got his from, right? Like that's the first Carbon Fury chassis, like the super flexible one and super stiff at the same time, that I've held in my hands, and that changed like right there the aspect. And this is like a few months before like they even came down, but yeah, it's something to try. It's something different, that's for sure. David Tuggle, I had top shaft issues on my Team AD transmission. Also, I have an original Shark top shaft from when it was just a conversion, and it's a different type aluminum than the newer ones. Yeah, Shark has been doing Rhino's been doing some weird things, like their outdrives on their CLSDs have been changing too. And then we're talking about bones and bearings and stuff like that. Cool.
I just noticed Dr. H's comments. You gotta take the shields out, bro.
What is he saying? What is Adam saying?
No, he was just making fun. He was just riding on the bone Swiss jokes.
Hey, I mean, I love talking to Adam. I met Adam in Vegas. I've known who he was prior to, just following him on Instagram and watching his travels, and his style is another one that really stood out to me. So graceful and just like methodical. Now he's here in Arizona, right?
Yep.
And dude, when that became like a discussion that Adam Hokogi was coming out to Arizona, because I met him out here at some point, but it was kind of like a brief, like, I don't know, I maybe got like a couple of hours of laps with him, and then he was back on the road and, and went back to Vegas, and then now he's out here. So I've been able to drive with him, hang out. We've shared some meals, some conversation. His way of explaining what the car's doing and going through and could be doing better, or, what it's not doing well. That guy is like he's your 2025 encyclopedia for this stuff, like it's awesome to feed off of his knowledge, but he'll also have the patience to take your transmitter and drive some laps with your car, but he's still driving it his way. And then like, he's showing me something that I would have never tried, like an early entry or way longer than I would have even tried. And I'm watching my car do it, my 5R. He drives my 5R better than I do. I'm like, sell it. He's like, what is wrong with you? That's a great car. And I'm like, nope, I don't like it. And he's like, okay, we just need to circle back around. Maybe just sit tight for a minute. I'm like, nah, for sale.
Yeah.
But another person that has this wealth of knowledge in this community, and it's so cool to keep meeting these guys and then you drive laps with them, and then all of a sudden it's like pieced together.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, Adam's an awesome dude. Like, I do think he has one of the better understandings of things. Like, he does a really good job of explaining stuff in a way that actually makes sense. A lot of times I talk to people and they'll kind of say things or explain things, and I'm just like, I can't tell if you actually know what you're talking about or if you're just kind of in la la land making shit up in your head. But when Adam explains stuff, it's like, oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to me. And he also hasn't been doing this that long, which is cool. Just goes to show how smart the kid is.
That's that IQ, that aptitude, man. It's up there.
I'm super stoked that he's in Phoenix, because being that I'm originally from Phoenix, it's like I have an excuse built in now. Hopefully he stays there for a little while at least, but it's like, bam, now I have an excuse to go see my good friend.
Hell yeah.
And I'm down there anyway, so
yeah, you can get on out here, man. We need
absolutely.
We need some more drivers out here.
Me and DJ will be back in March at least.
Hardison,
which I was
RC.
right about, Logan. I know this is personal talk, but I said my dad's gonna do a world tour, and boom, right in spring training.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hardison RC has a body issue. Been painted in plastic, film taken off, but on one side of the film, down the one side seems like it's melted on, and he can't get it off.
Film off.
So that's weird.
Interesting.
I don't know, because like if it's melted, you're not gonna get that off. And
how did it get melted?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there you go. Like, we need more of this. We need more information on this story, bro.
Mark, weird to say. Try heat. Yeah. Just don't go too crazy. You'll end up with a bacon
Yeah, I
fenders.
feel like telling someone to try heat is just gonna. The only result of that is like a hole in the body,
like hair dryer at the most. Like
Yeah, just
or severe deformation.
just go for the salvage title look and just bang it up, dude.
okay, here this
Tape the inside and then soak a rag in like alcohol and let that sit on the. I don't know.
here you
Try
go.
to
Well,
dissolve the adhesive or something.
Right.
Adam Hokoki's shout out to Will for his genuine enthusiasm and work rate in this hobby. It's really infectious.
Love you, Adam. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. I'm still selling that 5R, bro.
Oh, I mean, technically, it is a good time. It is a good time to sell 5Rs.
That's what he was
Yeah.
saying. Dude,
Yeah. It is a great time to sell a 5R. Those are hot. That's flavor of the month.
Mark, honestly, the wrap comes off easy with heat. I use a lighter to get mine started usually. Oh, I haven't actually thought about that.
Yeah, I haven't done that
Good
either.
way.
I just poke at it and peel it. But
Yeah, I use my X-Acto knife.
yeah, the thing is too, like, oh, so in Arizona, we're on a day where it's 114 degrees. I don't have to do anything. I can walk out to the shell that I painted a half an hour ago and it's dry.
Completely dry. Yeah.
And then as soon as I touch the film, it's like walking off. So,
Carterson, I don't know. I've tried the hair dryer rubbing alcohol goo gone. Nothing works. I'll post it in the pics in Roast My Rig. Thanks.
Watch the pic just be a body that's like completely annihilated and he's like trying to peel the plastic off of the plastic.
Okay. From Vittorio, here you go, Will. Curious, why
Oh, no.
GRK5R doesn't work for you? It's been the best form of GRK5 or GRK.
Vittorio,
Yeah.
the resident GR Distribata driver.
The driver.
I knew it was coming, bro. I knew it was coming. I sent that out there, right? So I like my purple GRK that's got the low motor, low battery. That's the one that works for me. I do like an active car. So here's what I've learned, and hopefully this answers the question. In regards to like the deck flex,
Mhm.
that Razor deck that Tyler built my Shark out of, dude, I can. I can.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
What was it?
You
You just had fireworks going off, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
There is a trigger word.
that wasn't me. That was someone in our little meeting here.
In my background or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like an overlay in Google, I think.
it was like a filter.
I might have a lipo battery about to set off.
No.
What
I think it's a Google Meet thing.
Yeah.
did I say? I said deck flex.
Yes. Razor deck flex.
The 5R for me aesthetically, when I look at it on the track, I'm not seeing it do much, and I want to see the car flex. I want to see it bend. I want to see it even G out, and that Shark does that to the point where I'm like overstimulated when I watch it. And the 5R is so steady. It's not like, I don't know, man. It's just, it doesn't look like a wave to me. You know, I'm looking at like flat ocean water.
So it's not the fact that it doesn't drive well. It
Drives
it's not,
great.
It's
Dude,
not
it drives-
visually appealing.
That's it. It drives so good. It's amazing. That car drives really well, but it's almost it's so high precision that it's deadening to my eye. You know.
No, I get it. I totally get that. Like,
Hey, ask Vittorio if he wants to buy it, bro.
I don't think he would buy a. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I
I
mean,
don't think he pays for GRKs.
Joey says, "Wave your hands again."
It's
You
supposedly
think-
Google says it's 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. I don't think so.
Where else you gonna
We're all
get
just
thumbs
doing-
up?
Nothing. Boom.
Jazz hands.
It's not working. What up, Afro?
Yo, Afro.
But at the end of the day,
It's so
let me-
fun. It's so fun to watch chat now and like have met most of the people that watch the show at this point.
mm,
It's pretty sick.
I want to end the GRK thing on this. I'm still a GRK guy. Like I'm gonna keep that purple one, not for sale ever. I love that car.
okay.
That's all.
It's like that's it. Hey, Calvin's in chat. What's up? Okay, so let's pitch it over to some pictures here. Let me get that ready. So I thought it was hilarious when you texted me and said that you're the guy that doesn't take pictures of your chassis.
Bro, I'm that guy. You know how many pictures I have on my shelves, and I never take chassis pics. When you said post some chassis pics, I was like, I'm not gonna leave. I can't leave the shop and go home and make it back in time. So I'm like, wait a minute. When Tyler was building my Shark, he took a chassis pic. I'm like, that's what you're getting, dude. That's the only thing I have.
Yeah, so we're a little bit lacking on some chassis pictures here. but
Yeah. So it is what it is, guys.
It is.
Are you going to Worlds, Will? Snow wants to know.
Yes,
Yogi wants to know.
absolutely, 100%. I registered the day that email came out, bro. Yeah, I'm in it.
Right on.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Almost there.
There you go, Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi knows. See Yogi. Yeah, shout out to Tyler G, man. Without his picks, you guys wouldn't have a chance to win.
Why won't it do it? Oh, now it does. There we go. So I guess we'll just start off with this thing. It's not an RC car, but might as well just start off with it.
Is that my 8.6?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
I had to get new tires, bro. 2 nails in the passenger side rear tire, and I destroyed my front tires, dude. I do a lot of canyon driving, and I don't know, man. That's my baby, dude. That's my
Apache?
40-year-old crisis.
Can someone explain to me why RPF ones are like the thing?
Because the first time I saw that wheel in Gran Turismo, I had to have it. And then I lifted one up. If no one's ever picked up an RPF one, that wheel is so light. And I'm a bicycle guy, right? So rotational weight, inertia. If it's a light wheel, you have my attention. If it's a stiff light wheel, you have my credit card. I'm in. And when I saw those, and I was like, yeah, black chrome, done. I'll take them.
Yeah. I just
I
feel
love that
that
car, bro. Bro, I've been to court so many times since I bought that car, dude. Oh my God, bro. It never ends. It's a target. And in Arizona, driving a lowered JDM, dude, you are a bullseye. Everyone out here drives lifted trucks.
Dude.
So when I'm in that car and I creep over a speed bump, I get honked at. People are doing the funky chicken. I'm in defense anytime I leave that. The cold start is so bad. My neighbors are like, really? Dude, why?
so you
Why
have
is it
exhaust on, clearly.
Maybe, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, friends on me. It's terrible. That exhaust, it's
Not to get too local, but what's like your favorite road in Arizona that you drive?
Bartlett Lake.
Okay, I haven't been out to that one.
Oh my dude, when you're out here, you'll drive it. I'll be in the passenger seat, homie. You have my word.
Have you ever done Highway 191, the Devil's Highway?
Devil's Highway, not in this car, but I had a slammed Rav4.
Oh my god!
Hey, Chase would be in that party right there with you.
That Rav4 was so much more practical than this car, dude. Oh my god.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
So let's go to here.
Bam, dude. That's my Rocket Bunny S15. Those Rev D wheels blew apart a while ago. Adam Hokogi's got a picture of them. The disc separated from the splines.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah.
so wait. So you're telling me that we have another weak Rev D wheel again? Sorry, Miko, but
Yeah, the thing like there was a big crunch out on the track, and Adam's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" My dumbass was still on throttle, and he walked over to my car, and he's like shaking his head, and I walk over there and pick it up. I'm like, "Whoa!" And yeah, like I think it's still around, but the disc came off the actual hoop.
Mm.
But that's the shark, dude. That's the shark that Tyler built and Tommy tuned the throttle curve on. I like to cut hoods out. I'm a little bit of a Lexan chopper, bro. I cut the hoods out of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I have crawlers that don't have a hood. I don't know. I just like seeing the shocks. I like seeing the carbon lay, you know. Okay, so my body, that bracket right there is from some excess parts from one of the GRKs, and I bolted the front end to that so that I could run it hoodless. So that's how that works. And then I have magnets in the back. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's a little bit of GRK on my shark, bro. That's some GRK. Hey, Vittorio, see my GRK carbon, bro? It's right there holding my shell.
So
yeah,
what front end is like? It's a DDSS, but
yeah.
What's going up on top? Like
that's that brace is what is my shell is bolted to, and I can't remember what. Yeah, so I don't remember what part that was from one of the GRK builds, but you know, going through like my shrapnel of stuff, I was like, wait, I think I can. I got some redneck engineering in me, and you know, I was like, I think that'll work, and it worked. Like my fit on this car, dude, I love it so much.
And you have big boards with the UC conversion, right?
Tyler built those shocks. I got them from him. I haven't touched them other than just changing the O-rings out from red to black. And that car, dude, it looks like a car when it's on the track. It weight shifts. It twists, dude. That car twists, bro. It bends around the corners like Ayrton Senna, dude. It is amazing to watch. I love watching that car on the track. So I cry inside when I drive it, bro. I swear.
I like the way you've done the front end on that, because even though it's obviously not like realistic, it's like it looks kind of like, I feel like if it's moving, it's like you can kind of squint and it's like that's a real car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I love that thing, dude. I just stare at it when I'm at home. It's stupid.
So apparently this is the wheel.
Oh, dude, that's it. That's it right there. Yep. It's probably because I painted it, bro. I'm just kidding.
I would think that would make it stand.
There's definitely something with solvents in those wheels. If you've seen, was it Jordan that posted that video where he has wheels that he like somebody dipped in like either alcohol or something and it just crumbles. It was jammed. Yeah.
All right.
So there's something to do with solvents in those wheels. I don't know why. Just probably the plastic that they use.
Hey, I just bought 2 more sets from Ron, and I plan on painting a set, so I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Right on. And while we're here, I might as well just throw this up here.
There's Marco's top shaft.
Yeah, man. I don't understand. Like the first thing that I did with my RDX that I had was switch out the like hybrid spur gear thingy to like the actual spur gear like holder, but I never had that problem. The most sketchiest like top shaft that I've ever dealt with was like the DES one for Jake's little stick chassis thing, and the Yusukani mix, going back to that PDS mix, because it's like it's a 2-piece thing with a pin going down the middle of it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that happen a bunch. It's kind of shocking that it can happen, but
like I can only think that it's like when you're building your transmission, and like, are you not checking for free spinning? Like, there's got to be some sort of drag that's like outside of a bearing, right? Because if you're checking your bearings and your bearings are good, then something else has got to be going.
Okay, so that brings to surface something I've been kind of curious about, and I forget to ask, but I've built a bunch of crawler kits. I've built portal axles, straight axles, and even a combination of both. And you name it, like whatever. I've played with, the Element transmissions, Vanquish. It all comes down to how much load you put on it and what happens. So I know that if I'm going to run a bunch of brass on my portal axles that are metal housing, I'm good. I don't have to worry about the expansion or the stress really going anywhere other than where it should. Now, if I'm going to load up a bunch of brass on some nylon axle housings with a little bit snug of a mesh, days are numbered. It's going to be that one wedge or that torque that's applied at a certain, angle or grip level. And that energy's got to go somewhere. It's the same thing with the bicycles that I build, dude. I can't build an electronic drivetrain on a super soft rear wheel driver. That driver's going to pop and that dude's going to be walking back to his truck from the middle of the desert and he's going to be pissed, right? So with the drift cars and them being so rear biased, has anyone really figured out where these fail points are and designed like not really a graph, but a perception of it, like these are rare earth materials that are a lot of time used on them, right? Are we going to see more ceramic introduced into some of these components, or are we going to keep dealing with steel and aluminum and plastic? Because all those fails, that's information. All those broken parts, that's data.
I would imagine in this case the intention is for the spur gear to fail before the top shaft, like metal, is failing, right? Like if you're meshing it too tight, ideally the spur gear just gets chewed up.
Yep. So that's where Dow's coming. Wondering if these top shaft failures are from people meshing their motors too tight on the spur pinion, causing top shaft to be pushed at an angle, slight angle. Yeah. And Afro agrees.
Yeah, I mean, a good check for if you're getting good, like, free rolling is just if you have the diff out, the car should roll, like, effortlessly.
And, like, whenever I'm building the transmission, I'll always, like, spin it. Like, I'll put the spur gear on the top shaft just to have a little bit of weight there and see if it just free spins.
And you're spinning it by hand, not electronically?
Yeah, just by hand. Like,
yeah, just an analog.
Yeah, it should spin like super easy.
Right.
And
but I'm with David and Vittorio that this seems to be more related to bearing.
Bearing, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because like those bearings that are in the transmission case are so overlooked, because it's like you build the chassis once and you never think about it. I don't think about it. I have the same original bearings that are in my chassis right now. Which,
I mean, what is like a known life expectancy of that cartridge bearing? Because that,
I feel like it should be forever, really. Like, I don't know. I've seen them fail, but I think it's just luck of the draw, probably.
I tell you what, man, I've learned that like when rebuilding hubs that we work with here at the shop, like I have stuff. Let me see if I can get this guy going. This is an Onyx Sprag clutch driver, so it literally, like, there's no drag and it's silent. It doesn't click or ratchet like most hubs would on a bicycle. There's no sound when this thing is right, but it's so tight in there that if someone carelessly over torqued it by 2.5, 3 Newton meters,
just locks up,
dude, done. It's got to go somewhere, and it's going to destroy itself, right? But if you leave it alone, and when you're assembling it or cleaning it and putting it back together, you can't make those human mistakes like dropping it from counter height to the floor.
Yeah.
If you drop one of those bearings that go in these drift cars from 4 or 5 feet up onto a hard surface, there's a good chance that you've changed the anatomy of that outer shell or the inner race, and now you have a discrepancy in your surface contact, right? So I wonder too, like how often during the assembly of building an RC car or an axle or a diff, that thing get dropped, did it get dropped and then bounce and now it's no longer perfect, or at least that tight of a tolerance. It's got it's got some acne to it, something, right?
We should ask Jake, who throws his chassis up in the attic. No.
Who is somebody
Never-
that I know
never
that
throw
loses a
chassis.
lot of bearings? Jake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about like the whole pinion ring, like how many Jake has gone through just in his GRK. How about you, Will? Like, how many ring and pinion gears have you fried in your GRK?
So here's the thing though, that SK was the only GRK of the 3 that I own that I have so to give you guys an idea of how much drive time I have, in 4 months at Tandem RC, I put in 90 hours of track time.
Holy shit.
And there was a time frame. And dude, any of the guys that I've mentioned their names that have been around me, they know that they can remember coming in. And there was a time where I was sitting in my bar stool with my headset on and I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't saying hello. I wasn't being social. I'd plug in and I would jam. And I was leading, driving solo laps or leading. I wouldn't try to follow. My follows, my chase is my weakest attribute to Drift RC. I'm still learning how to chase. But if I'm in my zone and I'm on the track, I'm just going to drive speed lines. During that time, I was hanging out with Ron and at the track to the point where I was there before anyone else showed up, and I was usually the last one to leave for a minute.
Were you in March? Were you like on your break that you were talking about?
Roughly, yeah.
That's why we didn't see you.
Dude, and I knew you guys were in town. Like someone had told me, and I just wasn't there yet. Like I needed to take more time off.
Next year.
For sure, 100%. And the thing is, like during that time, the only thing I did was paint shells. I wasn't trying to keep up with anyone. And because I had so much muscle memory on those layouts, I wasn't colliding with anything. I wasn't hitting walls or rough edges with any of my cars. So they never had collision changes, I would change my wheel offsets just to fart around and see what it changed. But for the most part of the GRKs, I know now what works. 6 in the rear, 8 up front. On the Shark, those Rev Ds, that's what that car's tuned on. Those, what are they, like 4 or 5 mil offset? It's pretty tight. And then 8's up front. So with all that track time and spent on those, the only thing I've ever done, which is kind of debatably my doing, or maybe partially Jim having that SK and then I picked it up, it finally needed a diff service. And Ron just did it like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Like a big loud screech came out from underneath that car. I looked back at Ron, he's like, let me see it. And I handed it to him. He goes, oh, you did good. You finally annihilated a diff. And he took everything apart and he showed it to me. And he's like, this is good old fashioned wear and tear. You did nothing wrong. You just drive the hell out of this car. And he's right. The SK had a lot of those hours that I spent were in that car because I wanted to learn it. But I've never really like, dude, I don't touch stuff, man. Like, if it's built, and the GRKs, Ron he built all 3 of them. After that, I don't mess with them. The Shark, I don't mess with my stuff. The LTS, after I built it and Ron checked it over, I don't get in there and go, I think I should try this. That's not me. That's not me with bikes. That's not me with firearms. That's not me with my car. I'm not that guy, dude. Like I explore other areas, like painting something that probably, shouldn't be worked out or messed with, but I do it anyways because it's just rattle can and I love messing with that stuff. But it's a low tax to pay, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, dude, I've never roasted anything. Knock on freaking wood.
Yeah, dude.
I'm also not like, I'm not shooting for the moon. Like I know I'm still in my infant stages of learning this hobby. And from the wise words of D'Antonio from Style Overall, he told me a long time ago, your first year in this hobby, you just need to be a sponge and just keep driving and let it all happen. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
That's huge.
That's Style Overall though. It's just, just go out there and have fun. And I think that's why I gravitated towards those guys so much, and Hunter from Style Overall told me in the beginning when I was buying my LTS at Tandem that day, he walked over when I had this pile of stuff at the counter and Cooper was ringing me up. Hunter goes, hey man, we're a family around here. I hope you stay with it. So that message to me completely like put all those concerns of should I learn to mess with stuff and tune or whatever, it exiled it from my mind. You know,
Yeah.
It was more about just getting in there and having fun. And
That's the right attitude.
You know, yeah.
I think I say it every week, but I just wish everyone that got started would just, like I said, get your car to the point where someone else can drive it and tell you that there's nothing wrong with it, and then just sit down and shut up and drive for as long as you can.
It's tough though, man. I watch a lot of dudes get there and then they fall out because they had an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest things that kills new drivers is just not either for whatever reason, like not getting that connection with someone where they find someone that's really willing to help them out, or just being the type of person that wants to do everything themselves. I think especially if you're coming into drift as your first RC venture, like, yeah, just have someone at the track, drive your car, have them tell you whether it's trash or it's fine, and then just sit down and shut up and drive it.
You know, DJ, you can turn on your light. Like, that is a thing.
I know, dude. I keep looking at the screen and it's like I feel like you guys are all in like a cool nightclub and I'm over here like in broad daylight.
Your setup is probably one of the better setups we've had from guests, so don't feel bad.
Okay.
This is all coordinated what we did.
I don't have anything controversial back there on my shelves. Right?
No, not at all.
Sometimes I hide things in the background just to see if anybody will notice, but nobody's noticed yet.
Let's see. Hey, Hector.
Go back to Hector's questions about bearings.
The only bearings that I've cleaned were from the Shark IFS kit, and that was
why'd you clean them?
Because they were too sticky.
When you got them,
heavy grease.
Oh wow.
Too heavy grease, and it actually impacted the rotation or the actuation of the front end suspension. After you clean it out, it's so much better. So much better.
I've only ever put like like with my Z, I did like a ceramic bearing upgrade pretty fast, and then that was with I think it was a Vision Racing set that I got and put into that. But with my MD2, I had 1-up bearings like day one.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually go for an upgrade like day one because I think in the transmission, it doesn't really matter as much, but for sure on the wheels, like rolling resistance is a huge deal, especially in the front wheels. Any resistance you can take out of the front is going to make your car way faster.
And then that's also going to reveal, like, you're going to get a different, depending on how you caster and camber that out. So you're loading that bearing in a totally different way. So that makes sense. You're spending your money once, too, when you upgrade that right away, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate for myself. A bearing kit isn't that expensive with 1-up, but even then, like, even a full kit, you can, retail price is, less than $100, so.
And that's cheap. That's actually a really good deal. Like when you think about ceramic bearings,
I think even if you just pick up 4 ceramic bearings over like your stock, Yokomo or Rev D kit, that's going to make a good change in the front. I would highly recommend doing it in the front.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've touched those bearings.
Yeah,
but then after that, I say all that, and I haven't touched any bearings ever since I built my car. So
it's like do as I say, not as I do.
Absolutely, that's my motto. That's my life motto.
Or is it the fact that he upgraded to 1-up ceramics? Like that's why.
Well, my stuff still spins pretty good. We do a little spin test every now and then, and I'm usually doing okay in that. I might drop a lube on there every once in a while, but.
Has anyone tried balancing their wheels to see if they're out of balance or not?
No.
I haven't gone that far.
Why not? Like,
well, I just don't.
The revolution,
Yeah.
I haven't done it, but I'm just like, I wonder if someone's gotten this nerd. Like, has the tism struck enough to where someone's like,
I'm sure someone has balance.
It would make sense, like with the materials and everything. Yeah. Like,
and we know of people,
Kevin.
There's a secret that is not so much a secret anymore, but I know that people have lead tape in their wheels.
Okay, so
that one.
I did copper wire. I did copper wire underneath the tires.
I just want to put this out there.
On the fronts.
That
Dude, you
MST
could get off
had
like
wheel weights already. Okay.
Okay, there you go. No way. MST of all. See, back to the MST comp. See, we got to do it.
Like they had those little aluminum rings that you can put like in the wheel, and it just sits there. No,
There you go.
no lead tape, no copper wire. It was just built in right there.
Yeah, I wanted because you can get like the 1.9 RC, like the beadlock
hmm
rings. You know.
I'll
let you know.
I was actually thinking, like, what if Vanquish actually did a set of like drift spec wheels?
Bro, they would be so sick, dude. They would be the sickest wheels out there.
Be like
Especially if they did like that Ripper design or something. Oh my god.
like $200 wheels for your drift.
Hit up Harley. Hey, where's Harley at? We need to get Harley.
Yeah,
Oh, he was on. I
Was he?
want to bring him back on.
I saw him on the like he built an SD3, right?
Mhm.
He's got like a Corvette shell on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So for those of you, there is a roast my crawler channel thread in Discord. So I do want to bring Harley on or Josh on and do that thread because I think that'll be a great thread. But
love it.
I think that'll be next year at this point. Because we were talking about it like a few weeks ago. Like Vittorio was in chat and like he was messaging Josh as we went. So yeah, I think we'll do that next year, sometime during crawling season.
That'd
Crawling
be cool.
seasons all the time.
I'll have to swap out for Jake on that one because I'm not gonna be able to roast a crawler.
I mean, I
don't know what I'm
crawl
looking at.
No, bro, trust me, you can roast a crawler. Like
I feel
the crawler guys that I've met, like it is such a, it's for lack of better terms, dude, it's a trailer park. Anything goes. Like drill holes in it,
Yeah.
articulation. There's no rules with it.
Maybe the bro science comes out a little more in the crawler world.
100%.
I mean, I see the sumo like crawler thing that they do at those events, the crawling events. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. They put them all on the pie plate and try to push each other off and stuff. Yeah.
Super fun stuff. Just not my world.
Yeah, it's different. For me, it's like I'll turn on the crawler and just like, throw some music on and just watch that thing slowly creep over stuff. But it's not sliding. It's not sliding.
This is my capabilities right here.
Oh, you got the 24? All right.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite. I have a 24 crawler that I picked up at R3, and a really cool dude built it, and it struck my heart, so I bought it. I hate it. Because here's the thing, dude. When something works loose or falls off, you're looking for a needle in a haystack is an understatement.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like you're trying to find the smallest freaking hardware in an Arizona landscape, and I'm more than likely to find a scorpion than I am what I'm looking for. It's dope. I love watching it, but I only drive it indoors now. And the guys that I crawl with, they've given me so much grief. They're like, "Bro, where's your 24? You got a sick 24." I'm like, it's never leaving the bedroom.
Right.
Because if it falls apart in the bedroom, I can find the pieces. If it falls apart out here, I'll never find it, and I'm done.
So the SEX 24s, I feel like are probably the most dangerous like gateway drug for like RC cars because like
it's the Honda Civic, dude. You can upgrade it till you've got like $3,000 into a 24 scale crawler.
And you can buy everything on Amazon too. Like it's like go support your local hobby shop by all means, but you can buy everything on Amazon.
That's so funny.
Dude, actually,
so true.
In chat, there was apparently this is kind of hilarious to me. Let me switch the screen.
Is this like an AI thing? What is this thing?
I feel like it's AI.
It has to be AI,
but
right?
like an Endura spec branded drift car.
What is Endura?
It's
Endura's like a budget crawler stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes it look pretty. That's all Endura. But hey,
You know, like when you get something and it's like let's say it's an RC drift wheel set and the packaging says super fast wheel set. That's like the brand or the
yeah,
logo of it.
it's AI.
Oh wow, look at this thing, dude.
Well, look at the length of those shocks.
It has to be AI.
Yeah, there's no other holes in the shock tower.
There's shocks
like,
on the side of the chassis.
Is that what that is?
I don't know what else would it
What
be.
is going, dude? Where did this come from?
It's AI.
Okay.
It's like, what is this thing right here? Like, the
I don't
antenna
know. Ask Joey to copy this image and ask ChatGPT.
Yeah. You can tell from the motor, like said in chat, if you look at the motor lettering,
tube? Well,
Wow.
like on the end of the motor, you can tell because it's all screwy. And look at the front shock tower as well.
Yeah.
Funny, but yeah.
Wait, look at the body mount for the front on the front shock tower.
Yeah, there's only one.
oh geez, I didn't
And
notice
it's four-wheel drive.
the one body.
Yeah, they got a
post.
turbo fan up front.
I mean, they're hitting the market right with orange and black. You know, like that's not.
It's cool color scheme.
You're
I mean,
right.
okay,
I'd buy it.
but Team Magic did this. This was Team Magic's color scheme, orange and black, way back.
God. Huh.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, pre-order now. Pre-order now.
Well, also the actual real tire skid mark that.
Hey, maybe it was already there. Okay.
Track effect.
Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna shift over to the roast my rig section. Will join us in a little bit of fun of some roasting some people.
We already roasted the AI.
We already roasted the AI.
Oh, roasted.
If you haven't posted your chassis this week, go ahead and post them now. Let's see how fast we can get through them. There's not much there already, so we do also have another contribution from Josh. Like, I don't know if it's just a joke for me now, like, because
This one is actually roastable, though. I looked at that earlier today.
okay. Well, let's actually start off with. Oh, we didn't even look at your chassis. Like, I told you to post the picture of the chassis.
Let's look at that.
Yeah. Hold on.
That's
we go.
from the build.
Oh
So-
yeah, dude. That's when Tyler started it. He
This
was
is
like
Tyler's
working on-
build setup.
Yeah, he built so he took my SD2 and a bunch of stuff that I put, in a cart and ordered. Didn't even know what I was really buying. And he's like, bro, it's going to be sick. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm looking forward to it. And then that's like stage one when he started working on it.
It's got the Amazon special pit stand.
I hope he's watching this right now. dude.
Ask
Hey.
me how I know.
I mean, at least it looks pretty built. Like, that pit stand isn't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, there's definitely not one in my background right now.
Let's see.
Hell yeah. Dude, I was so excited when he sent me that photo. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be driving it soon.
You're so
Yeah, bro.
stoked.
Yeah, I was like, really? Are you going to get him on Friday? He's like, yeah, I'll be there. I'm like, okay, me too.
What's the spring setup on this thing?
I don't know, man. We'd have to ask him. Like, for me, I don't ask a lot of questions because if I trust you, I trust you. I don't really, I'm not,
I like
I'm not
that.
trying to spec it out,
I'm kind of jealous in a way.
Bro, I know his driving style. So when he tells me he's going to build something so that it drives the way he approves of, I'm not asking questions.
Yeah.
Oh, I just broke our window. Dang it. No. There's a video that he posted, and I was trying to get that up, and then I.
Oh yeah. Like that was the day he got the electronics fired up, and I watched that video 100 times, dude. Like when he starts throwing down the throttle, I'm watching like the pinion, and it's just the way it works and the way it sounded. Like it reminded me of the first time I watched him drive.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
Wah. Oh, dang it. Go big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just the way it flexes too, man. And then look, his front end work is dope. Bang. Bang. And then one of the O-rings from the shocks fell off because those things pop off if you fucking
Yep.
sneeze next to it, you know? Oh, sorry
You
about
got to go to the
My bad.
little small boys.
Yeah. Yeah, that car's, I got that deck from Austin. So like there's so many hands in the kitchen on that build. The deck is from Austin. The throttle curve, the servo tune is from Tommy. The build obviously from Tyler. I did my shell and that's pretty much it. Like it's just
That's
this
sick,
cool
dude.
collaboration. Man.
Yeah, that's like the tandem built chassis.
It's a dream build, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's a
Just
dream
need
build.
You just need a Dr. H tune on there now, huh?
Yeah,
Right,
get Dr. H
right.
to mess with it a bit, and
And he you know, at some one point he did. Adam was like, "Let me see that thing," and he influenced some of it as well, dude.
hell
Like,
yeah, that's sick.
yeah.
Thank you, Joey.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, well, oh my god, we have info. There's a spec sheet on that thing.
No, this is Joey asking if this is
Oh.
photo.
He put it into Chat GBT and asked if it was fake, and it said yeah. It said hell yeah.
My gosh. My
Thumbs up
God.
emoji.
Why it might look convincing.
Chat GBT, can't even say it. GBT said red flag.
It was like that's some Google Gemini bullshit right there.
Dude, you know what's funny though? Like if you get into the crawler scene, Injora holds some water in the crawler world. Like if you want to build a budget-friendly crawler that's going to perform really well, there's a good chance you could from start to finish have an entire Injora build, and it's going to do what a Vanquish does. It may not last as long.
I don't doubt it. Yeah,
It's not going to take a 7 or 8 foot fall and then still work like a Vanquish will. But, you know, for a lot of people, it's going to work.
I don't doubt it at all.
So this is coming from a new guy. He's been watching the stream for a while now. AB Speed. He asked me. He actually direct messaged me in Discord to like where to join and all that fun stuff. So if you're wondering, we have our little Discord here. Let me copy the link.
Local guy.
But for what I'm seeing
Hey,
here,
who is this? I don't recognize the who. We know this person, right?
I don't know this person, or at least
They
not by name.
They have Drift PDX tires.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure do.
I like how wide the front end is compared to the back. Like that's something
Absolutely.
I've learned to really
They got the old
appreciate.
track too.
Yeah, his profile is the old track.
Wait, what? Bro's got bullets on all 4 corners of.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I
that's
was gonna say,
gangster,
I would-
dude.
I want
Oh,
to see a
yeah,
photo of someone who's got like reverse polarity going on just for the photo, you know?
I do kind of like. I think the next car I build, I'm gonna put them backwards. Like I'm gonna make the bullets wrong just to throw people off.
Just to mess with them.
Yeah.
So we got some toe in the rear. It looks like it's gonna flex real nice.
So this is this car. I don't know why. I mean, all cars like this, but this reminds me of what my dream. This like my battle right now, as far as tuning goes, is I want to run that battery sideways,
But vertical.
and I just don't know how to do that
doesn't. I mean,
with top decks.
oh, okay, fair. Fair. Okay. Actually,
MC1 can the MC1 do that?
no, because it's too flat. Michael Carrozza took a Yokomo RR, right? But not the RX, the RR, and he stuck the battery under the plastic motor, not the motor, but the bridge that
So
connects
what-
the back.
What orientation is that battery in then? Like,
This is normal.
okay.
Like this is just normal flat.
Yeah,
laying
I
down.
want this right all the way back to the trans, but I want it instead of laying on the wide side, I want it sitting on the narrow side.
Okay, you want it
But-
standing.
Yeah, the top deck is always in the way, obviously, and I don't want to raise it. I just want to rotate it.
This is a Z.
but I also want a stiff chassis. So then that's the challenge.
Oh, I'm not even changing. Yeah. It's a clean build. Like, albeit the Reedy motor is probably the weakest part on that. Not
I
in
can't
the
believe
You
Tug
must
looks
have got
good.
that stuff from Kevin or something. I appreciate the large 1-up racing order. That's pretty sick. Got the lockdown motor screws, all the washers and nuts, all the screws.
Oh, here we go. Aaron, AB Speed. I'm from Minnesota. Is that what MN is? But
Yeah.
travel
Yeah,
a bunch.
Minnesota. Oh, so you've been the old and new PDX. That's sick.
Right on. Okay,
I was
so-
like, that's why I was confused. I was like, we have to know this person. Nobody has Drift PDX tires if I don't know them.
well, right, right. What ESC is that? I can't tell. Is that,
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I would assume it's a Reedy.
That photo prior, where you're looking at the straight towards the back, could you see it better? Maybe
No, it's covered.
is it that one? Oh, oh man, you can't see anything.
Got a plate on there. No fan.
Or is it the fan?
Yeah, it's a Reedy.
It's a Reedy. So like a black box or something. Like, okay, their ESCs, if they just did a simple firmware update, they would probably already be at like the same like drive pulse rates that everybody else is at.
You're gonna wanna redo that A wire on that motor. That's looking pretty sketchy. They're none of them are great, but the A1 is looking sketchy.
Hey, as long as it passes the pull test, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine that the Reedy motor is pretty torquey, and that's probably
Isn't
Probably.
the issue with those that the magnets are too strong so they don't roll?
yeah. So
They
like
just lock up.
you don't have any low end sensitivity on your chassis.
And they have a tendency to lock up when you let off the throttle.
That too. Instant drag brake without the drag brake. Okay, moving on.
Do you race, Aaron? I get
Oh,
the feeling
that's-
this guy's a racer.
Right. Probably.
Sevron,
Sevron. Yep.
Clean Z. I
Does
feel
have
like
Reedy make-
okay, people do this. Josh does this every week. How do we feel about submitting roast my rigs, and it's only the body, no chassis shot?
Hell yes, yes, dude, love it. Let's see who got too aggressive with them scissors, bro. I love it. Thanks.
I kind of want to see the chassis too, though.
Yeah. I'm more interested in the chassis.
The whole fit and whatnot.
Yeah, like a lot of people, we can put together a nice body, or you can pay someone, but yeah, what's the chassis looking like?
Yeah.
This guy's got a nice computer setup, I'll tell you that. Although Adam might have issues with the Scarlet.
I have no quarrels about the Scarlet. Mine burnt out. That was my only quarrel, but it's also self-induced because I left that thing on all the time.
Yeah.
But now I'm
Dude.
using a Universal Audio Volt 276.
Dr. H, I've never ever cut out a body and been like, oh yeah, I did that perfectly. I didn't mess up once. I've never done that. Ever.
That's what sanding's for. Okay, Josh Eeg.
Ooh.
Well, obviously this is like, I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Is this like a dying frog?
I don't
What
see
is-
anything.
Is it like DJ doesn't even, he's like, so you got some white wheels? That's cool.
I feel like he's trying to do like the whole bullet like on the side.
Yeah,
of
it's like the
thing.
fighter jet,
Yeah.
warplane shark deal, but it's all derpy, dude. It's freaking.
I'm getting like
Bro, it's busy. It's imagine that out there on the track. Like it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be very loud.
So yeah,
when it flicks, dude, it's like you're throwing an Easter basket across the ground. You know,
It's like a freaking swamp monster, though. Like,
that's a lot.
is this
So-
supposed to be a
Do we got a wing? Is there a wing on this? Do we got a big nasty?
no wing?
Ah,
Duck
the wing.
When I-
The big wing, bro. Big ugly wing. Big.
so
If
you
this
guys say
body
swamp
starts
vibes.
comping- if this body starts comping, you need to have little tiny stickers for that. Like when it gets its battle, or like when it wins its battle, you put your sticker on.
Another star.
Confirmed
Yeah.
kill.
Another
Yeah.
hash mark. Another hash
Yeah, little silhouette of a chassis or of a.
You guys say swamp vibes. I'm getting like Venus flytrap.
I'm just looking purely like. Obviously, he's going for the like warplane,
Yeah.
shark deal, whatever. But it's just derpy looking. It's not like I think it's intentionally derpy looking.
It's wild, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel
Uh,
like
This is not competition legal.
Hell no, that ain't.
no, that's what. Yeah.
For
that's
cross
not-
games, it is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for cross games, it's
Yeah,
acceptable.
hey, yo, DJ, what's up with that? Because like Jake was all like, oh wait, no, never mind. Because Jake was trying to get a profile cutter for the hobby shop. Never mind.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, that's for track barrier things.
Yeah.
What is Bape?
Yeah.
What is that?
Bape?
Am I Bape? What is Bape? Am I out of the loop on that one?
Yeah, it's Bape.
What's Bape?
It's like a fashion company.
Oh, yeah, roasted.
Is it Bape or is it Ape?
Hey, I like the
actually
white
Bape?
coils. The white coils on the shocks, pretty dope.
Oh.
Streetwear.
Barrel springs.
Streetwear. Oh, streetwear. So that's like if you shopped at REI but spent 6 times as much on it. That's
Yes.
streetwear to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joey's GRK5R with the motor shifted to the rear.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
I wonder what he thinks about how it drives.
Like, okay,
Clean.
I just feel like it's so cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter.
It is cookie cutter.
I mean,
What?
it's a GRK5R.
I-
I guess that's cookie cutter.
Yeah, because it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's awesome because it comes with everything, and you don't have to buy anything for it, right?
Right.
but
no
that's what it
hop-ups
is.
needed is what it is. Yeah. It's a
What
NASCAR.
I'm curious about is clearly my boy is just running oval laps because his right rear is the only one with wear on it. So I appreciate that.
And this
To
is
do
a
that.
this is a highly odd scuff mark like going on here.
Clearly just running oval laps. You got to put up my GIF though, because that's like very apt.
Oh, it just looks at the-
Shout out to Workaholics if you're a fan.
Yeah.
this is Joey's weight.
Yeah, 1684, dude. Almost at limit on the rear.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the trend this year.
That is the trend for sure. That's
yeah.
where I'm at.
Like everyone's trying to gain the most mechanical advantage for sure.
Yeah, rear grip. The name of the game is rear grip, especially if people are going to be burning.
That burn tune. I've been watching
Yeah.
dudes add weights to that, like the sticky weights, bro. Car weights.
Oh, shoot, I put him away. So,
Go back to Adam's pick. He has the weights in the picture, dude.
wait, to Adam's pick?
Yeah. In the upper left corner. You're like, what are you doing there, buddy?
Wait, which pick?
The picture of Adam's or of Joey's GRK, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the crap are you talking about?
Oh, there. Yeah, look at it.
He's got the weights. You know there's weights on that thing. You know there's weights in those wheels.
Underneath the body mounts.
Oh yeah, under the body mount. Yeah, see,
I mean-
he's weighted down, dude.
But like Jake's chassis are the same. Like those are heavily weighted too.
I've added like extra magnets sometimes to, you know.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I have weight in my car, but I know
Yeah.
Joey's doing all that stuff. He's got lead weights under the chassis. I have to say, my strategy, I wouldn't have weights out on the body post like that, just because that's so far away from your center of gravity, and that
That's
just
high.
makes the moment of inertia higher. Like it's harder to. The car won't want to rotate. It would be more resistant to rotation.
Right.
Oh shoot, Dow. Okay, so he says that he swapped to an A's Lab version of a Mervera 13.5 with RPM.
Oh,
motor.
fancy.
So
I won't be. I mean, I'm a Merv guy, but I'm not buying that. I'll tell you that much.
I'm sure we all know it, or if you don't know it already, A's Lab is basically like, is it the like elite version of AccuVac?
It's like a
Is that what
Ryzen
it's-
9.
Okay.
It's just like it's like a Ryzen 9. It's like if you're buying a CPU, it's like these are the good ones.
Wait. Okay. Yes.
I'm just a sucker for purple, man. I already like it. I don't even know much about it. It's purple. It's purple, dude.
It's the yeah,
Ooh. Got a black fan cover.
the black battery cover, battery bound. Isn't the shock tower black too? Yeah, shock tower is black.
Dang.
We already roasted this. Like we've already been over these.
Yeah,
black
we've roasted this car 6 times. So roast it again because you bought the same motor again.
Yeah, Joey. Oh man.
Miko.
Yes, Miko.
See, I like Miko's weights. If you see, they're centrally located.
But that's because the RDX is already a light chassis.
I think, yeah. My focus, if I am adding weights, you put them as close to your existing center of gravity as you can.
So for those like this chassis is like max stiffness.
That's every chassis upgrade that you can
That's a
buy
brick.
for an RDX, and then some.
It's
That upper
It's a
deck's
brick
crazy.
Yeah, like
And yeah, it's stiff as a board, dude. You could like that thing. If he made it long enough, you could span the Grand Canyon with that thing.
hold up. I gotta
Oh.
ask Miko a question because he's probably
What's
in
this?
too. Are those little O-rings on the fan to stop vibration?
Like a harmonic dampener,
What is that about, dude?
so that doesn't probably confuse the gyro, huh?
I don't know. I'm just
There has
pointing
been-
it out.
Miko?
I'm not.
You know, Miko
Okay.
has to be in chat. He just put these pictures up.
so I know that sometimes like if you were to put, or depending on the fan, like if you put it too close to the motor, it won't spin because
Yeah,
of
the
interference.
Yeah, it does. It goofs it up. I've got a dead
EMI?
AccuVans fan because of that. Yeah.
Miko confirms.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
He just says yes.
All
That's all he said is yes. We
Might have to
said
try it
like
out.
15 different things. He's like, yep, exactly. Cool.
Oh, we are leaking D-style secrets, you guys.
Taught me about what? I don't even know this, dude.
So
Walnut
okay,
shit.
so it's
Exactly.
clearly Yokomo Blue O-rings to do this.
It's just one last FU to Okamo from Miko, dude. From Yokomo.
Dope.
Oh,
That's a sick picture, dude. Hell yeah. That's cool.
Is that Hector?
Yeah, right. The funny
Yeah.
thing is like both of these bodies came from Japan.
Yeah. That's a pretty crazy story.
Whoa, really? Only Yokomo Blues work. That's crazy.
For what? I still don't know for
Bro,
what.
that's a myth.
No, that's dude. That's
You're
fake.
lying now.
That's
That's
fake
cap.
news. That's
Yep.
It's an O-ring, bro.
I'm gonna put some reds on there. It's gonna do the same thing.
Okay, this is Marcos 88. This is with that Taka livery.
Those are those moments in the kitchen where your girl's like, seriously, you're taking another picture of your
Get
car.
that shit off my counter.
Yeah, right.
No, every
Just
single time
wipe it down.
every single time that we line up the cars like for the group picture at the track, I'm like, how much money is on the track? And boy, are we super nerds for doing this.
I love it. It's the best, dude.
Because like everyone's down on the ground, like on their stomach, on their knees, getting the B-roll shots of the front ends.
I think about this a lot, and because back in the day when I was around when Facebook started, and when I was younger, I'd be posting pictures and stuff on there, and then I stopped for a very long time. I didn't post anything ever. And then when I got into RC drift, I mean, I was still kind of occasionally throwing up pictures from a trip or whatever. Then I got into RC drift, and now it's like my wall is just flooded in RC cars and me just hanging out with random dudes. And I think about it all the time. What do my friends think now? They saw me go from, nothing to just playing with RC cars every week. It's what
you're a nerd.
What do people think about that?
The best is I go out to eat at a couple of different places. I've got a few watering holes that I like to visit, and I've made some kind of casual conversations with the bartenders, and they're like, how was drifting this weekend? And then other guys at the bar are like, oh, that guy's in a drift, and the conversation takes off, and I'm like, I love my car so much, I'm gonna go home and mess with the wing a little bit. And then at some point this one guy's like, oh, what are you drifting? I'm like, oh, dude, it's this
RC car.
And then the conversation is either over with, or the dude's like, I was into RC back in the day. What's changed? Everything's changed.
That's
it's so funny.
I have a just most of the clothes that I wear are RC drift related. So I've been asked. The worst one is a barista at Starbucks asked me about my shirt once. And I don't know. I think it said drifting on it or something, or it said the word drift. So she was like, "Oh, are you into drifting? My boyfriend drifts." And I was like, "No, not really." I was like, "Well, yeah, RC cars, so
Yeah,
But the real answer is yes, because you are into drift.
I know, but I have to whenever it gets brought up with someone that doesn't know me, I have to immediately be like, it's RC only, RC cars, toy cars.
Yes.
It's I need to squash your expectations right now.
Have you noticed though, guys that do one-to-one drift, and you start talking about RC drift, and they're like, bro, I've been trying to get into that. I just don't even know where to start. The interest is there.
I think a lot of people do RC because the real thing is so expensive.
There's I could never go anywhere near it, dude. I just putting my 8.6 on track when I first bought it. It came with a 1-year NACA membership. I burned myself out in 3 track sessions because already I needed brake pads.
Yeah.
The wear and tear on the car I was driving. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, dude, this is already driven at 50,000 miles on my 8.6. It feels like I may as well have put double that on it because I put track once.
Just the dollar per seat time hour is insane compared.
Yeah, it's not sustainable for me. That's for sure. What do we got here? Oh, he's somewhere.
That's a light one.
Yeah, that's light. Super light. Not light overall.
It's not that light. I mean, my car can weigh 1,300 grams.
Light over the rear, as far as what we've been seeing today.
Mm-hmm.
He took a photo of his phone. Yes, thank you, Adam.
If only there was a way. That's my biggest pet peeve. I do occasional customer service at work. The amount of people that don't understand what a screenshot is just infuriating.
It's wild, right?
I've been sent in the physical mail pictures of a computer screen. Someone took a picture with their phone of the computer screen and then printed it out and then mailed it to us.
Oh, I love that. I like the Google.
What the hell are we doing, dude? This is crazy.
You guys ever see if Google were a guy?
Am I gonna regret searching that?
Yes, I have it.
No,
Dude,
it's so good.
Google
It's so
Where
good.
Guy is so funny.
Those are great. Yeah.
Oh,
Dexter
it's a
based on
YouTube.
real?
Okay. The YouTube. I'll check that out.
Solid.
This is coming from Fillet or Fillet, depending on how you want to say it. This is a LTS thing
Fancy.
going on here.
Okay.
Very fancy.
Oh, we got. Are those nerds? We got nerds on there.
We got nerds. Nerd alert.
Yeah.
Nerd alert.
Look at this nerd.
Rolling garage guy? Oh, it's Christian.
Okay.
What's up with this thing, Christian? New build?
Yes, sir.
You going hard?
LTS. Mitch Spec Nerds.
Christian's going hard on this car.
Going fancy.
You building this for outdoors so you can drive with Jordan or what? Right?
Really? Everyone
Yeah.
doing LTS.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Jordan gets one clip of him jumping down the handicap ramp and then boom.
Okay.
I feel like the funny thing is, isn't Jordan doing it on an RDX, but just with the battery mounted like super high?
Mm-hmm.
So like, not even an LTS car, really, right? It's still doing it.
I mean, but the battery alone is enough, right? Like, you just got to
He-
throw the shocks on.
I'm curious if
Yeah.
you put longer shocks on at all, or
Well,
if they're just stock RDX shocks.
Well, but even with the ST, like the ST 1.0 LTS, right? Like, they're stock big bore shocks, but they have the super long LTS springs on them. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where do you send pics? In the Discord. But it is 9 o'clock.
Also, the podcast is ending.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I have to go to work at 6
Yeah, the bar
tomorrow.
is closing.
I have to wake
gotta
up.
The bar
At,
is closing.
I have to wake up at 3:15.
Why? Why?
Airport trip.
Oh. Okay.
It's bachelor week, baby.
Ooh.
It's like, what does that mean? Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
Sarah's gone for the whole next week,
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
so I have to go to the airport at 3 in the morning.
Ugh.
Oh, so you're dropping her off. Okay.
Yes, sir. Ouch, Adam. Ouch.
4 a.m.
But
to
it could be
12
worse
p.m.
for a doctor, I guess.
That hurts my brain just thinking about that shift.
And you get home at 12, you got no time to go to the track.
Well, wait. 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., right? So he has the whole half of the day to go to the track.
Yeah, but I mean, he's probably going to want to be in bed by like what?
4?
when
Eight?
they open.
Yeah.
You get a couple hours in.
Hardest in, you posted your car?
I think we already did it.
Did we?
That's
I
not
guess-
surprising, Adam. I know you. You're like one of these 4-hour guys. Adam, I think Adam. I've stayed up later with Adam than anybody else in the drift scene. How late were we up at RG that one time, DJ? It was like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Oh shoot, I don't even know. We stayed up way too late. I was just like, I'm out.
We always stay way too late with Adam around.
I
He's
thought-
an enabler.
He's an enabler.
Oh, no.
Oh jeez. Uh oh.
What happened?
Do you...
There's files in the
Oh,
roaster
God.
rig.
They're J5 files.
This again? Why is this a thing? Oh, this is the crusty paint film body.
Oh,
We've seen-
that's what that is? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is it. This is it.
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Is that a window tint or is that a reflection? I can't tell.
That's got to be some kind of tint where he painted the windows.
He painted the
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
He painted the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird though. I've never seen that before.
It looks like oxidation.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, it
straight up.
does.
Just paint the whole outside with a clear coat. It'll be good.
Orange peel.
No,
Orange peel.
no.
Just clear coat the outside. You'll be chilling, dude. Trust me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
But here's the other
Maybe-
side.
Maybe try
Oh,
getting
there we go.
some
Okay.
1-up quick shine.
There you go. Yeah,
I-
just get some quick shine.
I don't think that
Like,
quick shine's gonna fix that.
Oh no, it's worth a try.
Hey, a matte finish and the livery, it'll look fine.
Yeah, I like Brenna's idea. Just move to Phoenix and it'll fit right in, dude.
That's so true.
Hi, Brenna.
Good to know Brenna lurks in here, dude.
Hell yeah. Hey, B's the boss, man. She's designed some cool decals and liveries for me. I love her way of doing stuff. I got some cool stuff from Brenna. And dude, that's one of the first leads that I ever drove behind at Tandem, and I found myself going, this is relaxing. Like when she leads, it's just,
Yeah, man.
you're in clouds,
I haven't driven with Brenna, but there's just a lot of people at Tandem that can throw down the best leads. I think that speaks to why there's so many good drivers out there.
Will is a modern day patron, always supporting my art. Appreciate
There you
you.
go.
Heck yeah, absolutely. I'll show you right now. This is my screensaver. I don't know if that'll show up.
Yeah. No, we see it.
Well, there
That's
you go.
Brenna, dude. That's Brenna,
Sick.
dude. That's all B. Look at those colors, bro. Yeah. Absolutely.
Is the rear bumper held on with screws? Probably.
What, those microscopic screws that elude my life all the time? I hate those things.
The tech screws that, like, when you
Oh
grab the
my
body
God,
wrong,
dude.
it just
they're,
like
they're
stabs
gone.
you.
They're gone. Yeah, then I find them later on underneath my foot.
the self taps. It's like the self tap of.
I would-
The
I would-
self-taps,
will-
dude.
I will never ever subject myself to that kind of. I would never ever use anything that has those screws.
They're a nightmare. Double-sided
No.
tape, dude. I'm over those screws. Double-sided
Yeah.
tape, and we're good.
Yeah. Tape it on, dude.
You can have them screws, and the people that you can spend $8 on a bag of those stupid screws. Man.
All right, you guys. So we're at the end here. Will, do you have any shout outs that you want to throw out there?
You know what I do? I feel like recently I was able to connect with someone that I haven't driven with in almost a year, and this was someone who, when I was starting out, kind of had like a fact, no fluff way of approaching driving a clean lap on the track. And that particular person took a break for a while, and I feel like I became a totally different driver during that time. So for me, the best way I could put it was, imagine starting out in Drift RC and meeting someone that is at an elite level of driving, and they give you some tips and show you a few things, and then you don't see them for 4 or 5 months.
Mhm.
And then you drive with them again, and that same person goes, hey, I like what you're doing, keep doing it, but let me show you something else. So for me, that was Mark from 187. Dude, his ruthless nature of chasing, a lot like Brett, all the 187 guys, killers, right? We all know that. But Mark and I have been getting laps lately, and dude, he's re-sparked my interest in just trying to ring that bell at the highest standard, and I can't wait to drive with him again, because he doesn't back off. He'll push you, and if you're chasing him, he's going to make sure that you're on his door and you don't lose it. And if he's chasing you, you better be on your game, or he's going to show you exactly what you're doing wrong. And I think Mark deserves a shout out, man. Like, that dude he's leveled me up in a lap and a half. And that to me is just the Wonka ticket, dude. I appreciate that so much,
Shout out, Mark.
Shout out Mark, man. Hell yeah. All the 187 drivers have taught me something really cool, and I can't wait to get more time with them. So, yeah. And just to the whole community, shout out to Drift RC. Thank you for keeping me from buying more high-end bikes that I let collect dust anyways. And Vittorio, I'm gonna keep my 5R, bro, for a little while. But
Just for you, dude.
yeah. So I'll give it another couple runs or so. And thank you to you guys. I appreciate you having me on here. This was a lot of fun. I really look forward to it. After watching you guys talk with my Style Overall boys, I couldn't wait to get involved. And you know, Tyler G, Tommy, Austin, Kalai, Brenna, Trey, Ron, Tony, like just everyone I've met. I haven't met one person that I wouldn't invite to my wedding if I decide to, you know, adventure into that part of my life. But
you guys got a really solid crew down there, man.
Yeah, it's rock, dude. It's not going anywhere. It's cool. And to the new drivers, to anyone who's getting into this or that's into it and maybe a little lost right now, do not throw in the towel. You just need to get laps. Don't worry about upgrades, you know, and try doing your own thing with painting. I think that was one of the coolest things I ever got into was shaking those cans, man. It's a personality that comes out, you know. Paint your own shell. Go get a shell, and even if it comes out ugly, dude, paint the outside black and just murder it out. Just do something with it.
I think that's a good it's kind of a good trick to get people from, like, instead of focusing on their chassis when they're not, you know, they're not really at that point driving wise, put that attention into a shell, dude. You can do whatever you want to a shell.
It's a tailored suit, man. Make it yours. Yeah. Absolutely.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to paint anything. That's not my style, but
all right, you guys. Thanks, Will. Thank you. Hang out after we end this. We do a little bit of a roundup, so that's always fun.
Cool. Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, do that YouTube thing. It's doing well. We're growing the channel, so that's really, really cool. Next week, we've got Roy with Team Psycho, and hopefully he can get some of the boys on if we either stream late enough or if they get off work early enough. Either way, it'll be a good stream. It'll be a good catch up with Roy, and it'll be fun seeing him down at SDC as well. And
dude, miss Roy.
We will see you next week. I'm gonna
see you guys at Worlds, man. Worlds is gonna be fun.
Later.
See you guys.
Bye.